At the bottom, a section has rotted. It would be great if you could smoothly continue the line below to cover the damaged part. Today, I'll show you how to do that with a clever trick. Make sure you've removed the rotted section with a machine. I've already done that. Today, my focus is on restoring the bottom. I've lowered the stones because they were against the frame, causing the bottom to rot. Now there's ample space underneath for proper ventilation. I'm placing some boards underneath to create the new line. Once you've found the right size, you can tape the boards with very smooth tape. This prevents the epoxy from sticking to the tape. Now, you can prepare the epoxy filler. It's often in a 1:1 ratio, but always check what's written on your epoxy packaging. You can now begin with the repair. In this older recording, I'm using epoxy filler. Nowadays, I usually use an epoxy paste, which is much sturdier and easier to shape. But in this episode, the emphasis is solely on the trick for creating a neat bottom edge using the boards and the tape. It's important to firmly press the epoxy onto your surface before proceeding with the rest of the repair. This ensures a strong bond with your substrate. To evenly distribute the epoxy along the edge, apply a bit of extra filler. Then, apply slightly more pressure with the tip of your putty knife, pushing the epoxy forward. From there, you can easily shape the rest. If we haven't met yet, my name is John Aidens, and through my channel, you will receive very useful painting tips to ensure you avoid any mistakes during your DIY projects. If you want to be able to paint your own house and save money, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below saying, "I subscribed." I'll try my best to reply to as many comments as possible. This should suffice for shaping and allowing it to dry. Always keep a small amount of filler aside to check whether it has dried or if you need to wait before starting the sanding of the repair. Once the repair is adequately dry, you can remove the auxiliary boards and then proceed to sand the entire surface. Before the epoxy is completely dry, you can also try creating this edge. I'll explain how to do this effectively in a moment. You can easily remove excess filler with a sharp scraper and then proceed to sand the entire area thoroughly. If you want to make it even smoother, you can always apply a second thin layer of epoxy and sand it into shape. When you're entirely satisfied, you can clean the entire surface and apply the paint layers. This is how the final result can look. All right, so how do you create a V-joint in your frame? In the video appearing in the center, I'll demonstrate this practical process so you can learn it as well. Subscribe to my channel as soon as possible to avoid mistakes during your DIY projects, and give me a thumbs up if you find the tips valuable. Click the video in the center to learn how to create a V-joint. See you in the next video.